A big round of applause for Mr. Awasthy.
Thank you so much, Priyanka. Thank you, Anu. Trek for Green India Mission Net Zero. So a warm welcome to all of you. Thank you for taking time out from your busy schedule. Really appreciate. We are all busy in our day-to-day activity. When comes the Mission Net Zero, I think we are one. Thank you so much. I am Arun Awasthy, President and Managing Director of Johnson Control India. We have launched this white paper to understand and mitigate the roadblocks and to a greener and sustainable future, and to help India achieve its mission for net zero. Can you go to the slide, next slide, please? There are efforts towards a green future. In the last few years, we have made noteworthy focus on the green building. If you guys go and at the Bangalore airport, you go to the Mumbai airport, guys go and have a look. People are taking selfie when there are a small green area. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. I'm telling you, with time, you will see we all will be. Have you heard Adanu? He was there on the main stage. We are all now, as a business guys, are talking sustainability, net zero. So renewable energy. If you go through these sites, which is the focus area for India, renewable energy integration. When we say about this, we say clean energy. We have to be there on solar, wind power, and adopting those energies as a solution for our campuses, for our buildings. Smart city, incorporating technology to improve urban living, managing resource efficiently. Then comes the green infrastructure. The focus is on creating green space within the urban areas, including parks, vertical gardens, and plant as much as tree we can plant on the streets. That's going to reduce the urban heat and improve overall well-being. That's what we are all contributing towards that. Then comes the waste management and recycling. Promoting recycling and reduce the amount of waste sent to the landfill through innovative solution. Public transport and non-motorized mobility. We all should promote public transport, cycling lanes and pedestrian. This is obviously going to reduce congestion on the traffic. And obviously, when we are not going to be an individual vehicle, definitely they're going to be we are helping the environment. Water conservation and management, efficient water uses, recycling of the same, rain harvesting. I think these are nowadays very common, very common. We should continue promoting these areas. And again, in all these areas, awareness is very, very important. Green building and sustainability architect, constructing eco-friendly building using sustainable material, and energy efficient design and green building certification to reduce the environmental impact on construction. All these are very important parameters. And let's continue as an ambassador for net zero, continue spreading this. Today we are here to launch the white paper, which offers a blueprint of how India can accelerate the adoption of green building. The white paper navigates India's complex green building terrain and uncover the sector's challenging and opportunity. The end goal is to drive collaboration. Anu, as I mentioned in the main stage when he was presenting, all different stakeholders has to be there together. It's not only policy maker, it's a industry, it's a public and private people, and we have to really creating a nurturing ecosystem, and India transition to sustainable built environment and the road achieving net zero emission. Can we go to the next slide? The path to net zero have several challenges as well. Around 70% of India building yet to be built. Its urban transformation is hinged on infrastructure change, and we saw that the infrastructure is growing every city. People are now moving from main city to the smaller cities, the second cities which are coming in a well way. Some of the key challenges that need to be addressed with immediate effect include a lack of adoption, which is linked with the awareness. So this is a major first element, adoption and awareness. Limited capacity building efforts, and where we are all play a very important role to generate capacity into the nation, and lack of adequate data and technology infrastructure. On this, we as a Johnson Control, play a very important role in terms of we develop a digital tool which is called Openblue, and we'll share you the more detail going forward. Under three major buckets, there are multitude of challenges which you will find the white paper which we are launching. You can go and see that which is available in our website. Can go through today. To summarize, India Mission Net Zero call for a holistic strategy, and but also from the diverse stakeholder. As I mentioned to you, we have to include. Cannot say it's a government or it's me. Every stakeholder has to shake hand and come up with a common goal and to achieve this mission. Can we go to the next slide? Now the question is in front of us: what need to do going forward for increasing awareness and adoption? As I mentioned, that these are the bottlenecks and challenge. To enhance awareness and adoption on green building, it is imperative to educate citizens and professionals working in this sector as well, and aligned people who are working, probably people are from the industry, and give the importance of green buildings. Secondly, invest in talent, essentially experts who are able to execute green building projects. Really need to educate them on not only the policies, even though execution, and also to spread awareness on what are the solutions available. People are slightly worried about that when we are going to say green building to invest financially. But if you see the long term, the life cycle, very good payback. And in the session when we were there in the main hall, we heard so many companies are generating, only working on sustainability, not only for selling their product, but because of sustainability, their profit margin has gone from single digit to double digit. Similarly, incentive structure, we saw that the government has published a lot of incentive in the form of PLI. I think this is also one needed now going forward. We should be having a discussion on that when we say all stakeholders should work together. Provide low interest loan, additional construction area, discounted property tax where we say this is a green project or this is a green initiative. Critical part of this entire would be the standardization and creating evaluation matrices to ensure there is a uniformity in the way green building are being adopted. So these are the few of the example which is there in Singapore, and as well as Japan. This is also we have covered as a case study in our white paper. When you go through that, you can understand how these countries have adopted and what the methodology and mechanism they have adopted. Can we go to the next slide? Second key aspect is the capacity building. Again, as on today probably is the bottleneck, and when Anu has completed his session, people were asking it. We can provide technology, we can do so many things, we can define our policies very clearly, but do we have an operator? Do we have experts to execute there? Can we maintain them? Then when we look on this, then there is a NULP, which is a National Urban Learning Platform, plays a very important role in strengthening the capability of urban government officials. Now they have extended this to other people like administrators, elected representative. Earlier it was there only to the government officials. Now civil society members and even though industry players who are actively participating can go and assess that. And they can take the tool, they can understand what are the good practices going on, and beyond that they can do the innovation. To promote greater adoption and workforce readiness in the green building sector, it is important to enhance the existing skill development curriculum such as those under the CSDC, Construction Skill Development Council, and Skill Council for Green Jobs, SCGCG framework. That was the question has been asked, like what we are doing for that. I think these are the area where we should all be, as industry also should shake hand and contribute it. I'm going to play along with my team very important role enhancing the skill level into the country. Also bring in best practices from across the globe, like we are implementing, and there are case study I shared with you of Singapore and Japan. Let's share this knowledge to the main forum, and let's create a local deliverables on that and start executing it. Can we go to the next slide, please? When it is come to leveraging existing technology and policy-based decision making, we have a green shot. We saw that PM Gati Shakti, National Master Plan for Multi-Modal Connectivity to a Digital Platform. 60 ministries are using the same common platform. That's why we can see how highways infrastructure is coming. Need similar tool. Maybe the same tool can be adopted for our net zero program or green sustainable programs. Benchmarking. These indices rely on diverse factors such as average, LED, GRIHA, IGBC. GRIHAC is the green rating and integrated habitat assessment. IGBC, we all know where we are participating today. Green building density, energy consumption, water efficiency, waste management, air quality, and more. Such a comprehensive approach offers a panoramic view of sustainability across various geographics, facilitating informed choice and avenue for advancement. However, while creating these indicators, benchmarks should be adjusted to development realities within India. The next, which is an enterprise solution, where Johnson Control also play a very important role, apart from the other two aspects. Use enterprise solution for the real-time energy and emission monitoring and collecting the real-time data. And for that, we also have a digital tool, apart from our sustainability drive, which we have developed a digital tool called Openblue. And thanks to Shiva, Shiva and his team is really working very closely with all the related authorities in the country and customer to ensure we should be having and meeting through that tool their requirements, understand their challenges, implement those to that tool and give them the solution which is suitable to them, and it's again on guaranteed performance base. So what is Openblue? So Openblue is an integrated and open digital within a built scalability and security to empower a new class of smart building that are secure, healthy, and sustainable. A complete ecosystem to connected technology, expertise, and services. We always we have in JCI is a unique company. We are not only selling the product, we are having an end-to-end integrated solution. It can relate to sustainability, it can relate to digitalization, it can be related to the net zero. Thank you so much. Can we go to the next slide? When India do good in its mission net zero, global fight against climate change will be successful. We all know how much contribution we are doing in this area. And that I would like to end the presentation. And please do read the white paper, and it is available in our website from today. Thank you so much, and you can scan this code and can go through that. And definitely we can have more dialogue, more discussions down the line. Thank you so much. And over to Priyanka.